For this build, and it's purely so I can do the tutorial, I've got this Raven, I think it's a Raven wing from flyingwings.co.uk. Like that. So the wing basically sits like that. You've got the winglets, mounting pieces, which is just plywood, nose cone, carbon spars, and that's it. Now I know people are going to slag me off for this because I'm going to be using a Naze in it, but I'm doing it purely for a tutorial. So the first thing I'm going to do is glue the wings together. Just go like that. So I'm going to do that, put the spar in, and then I'll come back and show you the rest. I'm ready to cover the one wing. Obviously this is the D4R, this is a servo, and this is the GPS receiver. So that's all I'm putting on that one wing to keep the receivers, so you got GPS and the D4R, which is the receiver obviously, to try and keep them separated. On here I'm going to put the Naze there, I'm going to put the ESC there, there's a BEC, there's a Bluetooth, there's the other servo, which I haven't even, that's not even attached yet, and on here I'm going to put the VTX. There's nowhere else I can actually put it, but it should be alright there, I hope. Now the other thing as well which I've had to do is on the front, and there's a piece missing, but for the camera, which I don't know where I've put it, for the camera to go on the front and to reinforce it, I've had to put these things on here. There's only one there at the minute, so that goes on there and the camera will be protected hopefully. So what I'm going to do now, this isn't actually glued in, I don't need to glue it in, because I'm going to cover it, and the same with the D4R. So what I'm going to do now is cover this wing on the top so everything will be held in place. Yeah, and then I'll move on to the other wing and I'll cover that wing. I've finished. Now here's one of the ailerons. It needs trimming at the minute. There's the front of the wing. Here's the other aileron, which also needs a bit of a trim. So here's the centerpiece. I think you'll see that I've crafted the wings like this to give it more aerodynamic sort of profile, and that's part of one of the other wings. I took the servo out just as I was a bit bored, so yeah, so I think you'll admit that it's gone quite well actually. So I'm just going to go and maiden it. Hang on. Yeah, it flies quite well. Excellent. Well, I'm very pleased with that. So what's next? Now I've calmed down a bit. Basically, I tried to cover it with solar fill and it wasn't sticking to it. So then I tried some double-sided adhesive, it wouldn't stick to it. I tried my wing tape, which sticks to absolutely everything, it wouldn't stick to it. I've cleaned it all off with isopropyl alcohol, nothing at all sticks to it. I went back to the solar film, kept increasing the temperature basically until it melted the bloody foam, and that just about stuck to it, as you can see. So I don't know. And of course it had to be covered because it was so flexible. I don't know. Still, it's good for a laugh, wasn't it? Why the hell do I always get this shit?